Hey guys, I hope everyone is enjoying their holiday weekend. I just want to go over really quickly your draft 2 so you know what you're doing there. So here's what your syllabus says. So we're just going to walk through each of these items one by one. We're going to start with two pieces that are still part of our situation assessment, which was part of draft 1. This is just kind of finishing off that bigger picture item. The first one is a program or facility description. That's really pretty straightforward, and a lot of you probably already included that in draft 1. It's just a simple description of your company, your program, your facility, whatever your marketing plan is about. The second item is a SWOT analysis. We've talked about these several times, and again, several of you included those on draft 1. What I want here is I want it to be in this format, so it's a basic chart. Remembering strengths and weaknesses are internal, opportunities and threats are external. The next item is your marketing objectives. As I mentioned in class, I realize these are difficult, particularly in a vacuum. They're a little easier if you're actually working in a company or organization, but when you're either creating your own or kind of guessing from an outside company, it can be a little difficult, but I do want you to take a stab at them. The important thing here is that they drill down from your company objectives. So they should support those objectives. So it's a more specific level and related specifically to your marketing efforts. So what do you want your marketing efforts to accomplish? For example, if you are using a Facebook page as a marketing or promotional effort, you may want X number of people to like it, or you may want to increase the number of likes X amount. You don't want people. Your objective here isn't for X number of people to register for a program, because that's at a higher level objective. So drill down, think it more specific and related to your specific promotional efforts. We'll revise those together. I'm not terribly stressed if you don't get that exactly right, but I do want you to take a stab at it. The next thing we're going to look at is target marketing and segmentation. So in draft 1, you did a more big picture, broad look at your audience. What you're going to do here is you're going to take that broad audience look, and from it you're going to pick 3 target markets. So this is market segmentation here we're breaking up the audience based on specific characteristics. Those can be any 3 target markets you'd like. But for example, if your big picture audience is families, then maybe you want to target families in a particular location. Or maybe you want to target families who are looking for a particular benefit. So if, for example, if you are a recreation center, maybe you want to target people who are looking for fitness benefit, or people who are looking for a social benefit, or an intellectual benefit. Or, there's lots of ways to do it by benefit. You can do it by demographic, a psychographic, particular benefit sought. Lots of ways to do that. Just pick 3, any 3 that makes sense to you. When we get into our specific promotional efforts, that's going to be who you're targeting to. So for each of those 3 target markets you pick, you're going to draw a position map. Looking at the quiz, it looks like you guys had a pretty good grasp of these, so I think you'll be fine. But I want you to draw 2 for each of your target markets for a total of 6. So 1 is going to be relative to competitors. So you're going to put your company, whatever 2 axes you choose based on the characteristics, you're going to put your company there and 3 competitors at least. And remember, that doesn't have to be direct competitors. So for example, if you are a service provider, then it may be people who are competing for time. So if you're a bowling alley, you may be competing with restaurants or putt-putt golf or television for that matter. You're competing for people's time, but not necessarily competing with other bowling alleys. If your product is a little more likely it's a direct competitor, but most of you are doing services, so keep in mind there's a variety of competitors you have there. The other one I want you to do is relative to different audiences. So you've obviously chosen one audience, that's your target audience. So they're going to be plotted on your position map. And for this, you can choose the same characteristics as you did by competitors, the same 2 axes, or you can do different. It's up to you. So you're going to target that audience. So for example, if my target audience here that I chose in step 1 is youth ages 12 to 18, I'm going to plot them on my map. And then I'm going to plot adults ages 21 to 35 somewhere else, and adults or youth ages 7 to 11 somewhere else perhaps. So try to pick a few that make sense, your audience, and then 3 more on that. So just to recap this section, you're going to choose 3 target markets. So specific, as specific as you can get, but still substantial and accessible. And for each of those 3 target markets, you're going to draw 2 position maps, 1 per competitor, 1 related to competitors, and 1 related to different audiences. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout, email, Facebook. You guys know all the ways to reach me. In terms of draft 1, if you want to revise that and turn it in for additional feedback as well, I'm happy to look that over. If you just want to give me draft 2, that's fine as well, whatever makes the most sense for you. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope everyone enjoys their holiday tomorrow, and have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you soon.